Welcome, everyone. This is Christin from TerraOnTheBench.com. Sometimes we chase money so hard that we forget to ask why and why we want it so much. Sometimes we chase it for the riches and the materialism or the opportunities. But we often forget that it's not everything. It's not the center of everything either, and it shouldn't be. Nobody should love money. And we've seen too many instances in people who are leaders who love money so much that they exploit resources and people and situations for their advantage. Today's story is about a man who had it all: wealth, power, and the whole empire. But somewhere along the way, he lost sight of something bigger. And one night, something magical happened that changed everything. Something that made him see the whole world and his own people, something that he's never done. This story isn't just about riches, it's about rediscovery and about coming home. It's called The Night the Money Wept. Get comfortable, sit down, relax, and if you're watching and listening while you're working or practicing a hobby, enjoy. You ever met a man who loved money like it wasn't breath in his lungs? And not liked it, loved it, worshipped it, dreamed it in colors. That man's name was Malik Cross. To the world, Malik was a success story. A black man who made it from nothing. Southside Chicago, roaches in the cereal, boxes, noises every night to help him sleep. He clawed his way out with grit, a silver tongue, and a head full of business schemes. By 32, Malik had flipped one real estate deal into 10 more. Then stocks, then crypto, then tech. Then came the watches, the six-figure cars, the 30th floor penthouse with marble cold enough to echo your footsteps. He had it all, and still, Malik wasn't full. What no one knew, what he would never say out loud, was that Malik didn't love money because of what it could buy. He loved it because it made people listen, respect, fear, and applaud him. But all that changed one night, on the night the money wept. It started when Malik woke up to silence. Not the peaceful kind, the kind that feels off, like the world forgot to breathe. His alarm didn't ring. His phone screen wouldn't light up. The smart blinds stayed frozen, blocking out the sunrise. Malik sat up, rubbed his eyes, and realized something strange. His bed wasn't his bed. Wood floors creaked under him, old fans spinning slow overhead, cracked paint on the walls, no penthouse, no marble, no echo. Confused, he stood, walked to the window. Outside, kids running barefoot, neighbors arguing on a stoop, someone blasting Anita Baker from a busted stereo. This wasn't a dream, this was the block. His block, where he grew up. Exactly how it looked in 1999. Panicked, Malik ran out the door, but everything was wrong. Like he was in an alternate dimension, in the wrong place. People didn't see him. He shouted, no one turned. He stepped in front of someone. They walked right through him like smoke. He wasn't there, not really. Then he saw it, or her. On the curb sat an old woman. Silver locks wrapped in a scarf, skin the color of worn mahogany. Her eyes locked on his like she'd been waiting. "You walking with ghosts now, baby," she said calmly. "Reckon it's time you heard what money never told you." Malik opened his mouth, but no words came. The old woman stood. She walked with a limp, but her presence still filled the street. She snapped her fingers and the world shifted. Suddenly, they stood in a boardroom. Malik's boardroom. Leather chairs, glass table, suits, men and women pitching ideas, all black faces. Malik remembered this moment. The time a group of young black entrepreneurs came to him asking for investment in a tech incubator on the South Side. He laughed. "No, Roy, try Shark Tank." The woman pointed. "Look again." The scene froze. One of the young men, Darius, that was his name, had tears in his eyes. Behind him, a folder read, "Project Rebirth, Black Futures Initiative." Malik swallowed hard. "I don't know." You didn't know. You didn't want to know, she said. Now you will. Scene after scene unfolded. A single mother standing outside a closed daycare center, one that Malik's hedge fund had bought and shut down. A 14-year-old getting jumped because the only safe after-school program lost its funding. A Black-owned bookstore going under while Malik threw $50,000 on a watch in Vegas. These were your people, the woman said, and you had the power to pour life into them. Instead, you poured it into yourself until you overflowed, and still you felt empty. Malik dropped to his knees. I didn't understand, he whispered. The woman leaned down, touched his forehead. Then wake up, baby. Malik bolted upright in bed, his bed. The sun was rising through the smart blinds. His phone buzzed, alive again. It was morning, April 4th. He sat still. The marble under his feet no longer felt luxurious, just cold, lifeless. That day, Malik withdrew $2 million from his account and walked into the heart of the city. He met with community leaders, teachers, activists, builders. He didn't come with a pitch, he came to listen. Weeks turned into months. He funded the return of that daycare center, opened the first tech hub for Black youth on the South Side, partnered with Black farmers to supply affordable groceries and food deserts. And if you ever see Malik cross walking the block, head low, heart wide, you'll know what happened the night the money wept.